Please go ahead.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I, as the chairman of your company, have the great honor and privilege to welcome you all to this 35th annual general meeting being held through video conferencing. On behalf of the board of directors of the company, I extend a warm welcome to all of you to this 35th annual general meeting. In view of disruptions caused by COVID-19, the Ministry of Corporate Affairs and SEBI have permitted the companies to hold the annual general meeting through video conferencing or other audiovisual methods. Accordingly, 35th AGM of your company is being held through video conferencing. I have been informed that the requisite quorum is present for this meeting. I call the meeting to order as we have the requisite quorum present through VC to conduct the proceedings of this meeting. Participation of members through VC is being reckoned for the purpose of quorum as per the circulars issued by MCA and as per section 103 of the Companies Act 2013. This meeting is being held through VC in accordance with the circular issued by the MCA and SEBI. MCA and SEBI dispense with the requirement of dispatching the physical copies of notice and annual report 22-23 for this AGM. Hence, notice of this meeting along with the annual report have been electronically sent to all the members entitled to receive the same and had registered their email IDs. I therefore, ladies and gentlemen, with your permission, take the notice as read. Before starting the proceedings, I take this opportunity of introducing the directors present through VC to today's AGM. Mr. B. Shantilal, Managing Director. Mr. Pramod Kumar S., Chief Executive Officer and Director. Mr. Akshat Jain, Full-Time Director. Mrs. Sarika Bandari, Director. And Mrs. Pinky Jain, Director. Mrs. Gayatri Shankarappa, CFO. Mrs. Chandralika Sharma, Company Secretary and Compliance Officer. Mr. Vijay Krishna KT, Secretarial Auditor and Scrutinizer. Mr. Kamal Kishore, Statutory Auditor and Partner of Mrs. GRV and PK, Chartered Accountants. I'm sure that all of you have received the annual report and that you have studied the same. I now request Mrs. Chandralika Sharma, Company Secretary, to provide general instructions to the members regarding participation in this meeting and also request her to read the relevant part of the auditor's report containing their views.
Thank you, sir. Good morning, dear members. The company has enabled the members to participate at the 35th AGM through the video conferencing facility provided by CDSL in compliance with the applicable circulars issued by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs and SEBI. Members have been provided with the facility to exercise their right to vote by electronic means, both through remote e-voting and e-voting at the AGM, in accordance with the provisions of the Companies Act 2013 and SEBI listing regulations. Members may note that remote e-voting was made available from 28th August 2023 9 a.m. to 22nd August 2023 5 p.m. The members joining the meeting through VC and who have not already casted their vote by means of remote e-voting may cast their votes through e-voting facility provided at the AGM by CDSL. The company has appointed Mr. Vijay Krishna KT, Practicing Company Secretary, as a scrutinizer who will collate the voting results of the remote e-voting and the e-voting at the AGM for each of the items as per the notice. Members are requested to refer additional information provided in the notes to AGM notice. The register of directors and key managerial personnel, the register of contracts or arrangements, has been made available electronically for inspection by the members during the AGM. Members seeking to inspect such documents can send their request to cs@sunilagro.in. As the AGM is being held through VC mode, the facility for appointment of proxies by the members is not applicable and hence the proxy register is not available for inspection. The company had requested members to register as speakers during the AGM in case of any queries. I now draw your attention to the relevant part of the auditor's report exhibiting their views in relation to the qualified opinion given on page number 46 of the annual report. The company has not made any provisions for bad debt of rupees 97,56,685. Previous year, 97,56,685. In case of one debtor, Maya's Beverage and Foods Private Limited, which was referred to National Company Law Tribunal under the Indian Bankruptcy Code, and NCLT has passed an order on 10th May 2019. As per NCLT, only 15.14% amount is payable to all the sundry creditors of Maya's Beverage and Foods Private Limited. The company's total outstanding against Maya's Beverage and Foods Private Limited at the time of referral to NCLT stood at rupees 1,14,97,390. Previous year, 1,14,97,390. 97,390. Due to this company's profit and sundry debtors are overstated by rupees 97,56,685. Previous year, 97,56,685. I now draw your attention to the board's response given on page number 28 of annual report. The company is in the process of collecting the dues from Miles Beverage and Foods Private. Therefore, the company has deemed it fit many provisions. Thank you very much. I hand over to the chairman to continue with the proceedings.
Thank you, Chandrika. The company has taken all the efforts feasible under the circumstances to enable members to participate and vote on the items being considered at the meeting. As there are modified qualifications in the independent auditor's report on the financial statements of the company for the financial year 22-23, the same are already read out. I now request Mr. Pramod Kumar S., Chief Executive Officer and Director of the company, to highlight on the operations of the company for the year 22-23.
Thank you, Murthy Bhai. Good morning to all the directors, shareholders, and all other Mr. Vijay Krishna, Chandrika, and Gayatri. I welcome you all again and will brief you on the various operational highlights of your company, which will be of interest to you as shareholders. Sunil Agro Foods Limited is primarily involved in the milling and processing of wheat into maida, suji, atta, chakki atta, and bran. The company serves a diverse range of customers, which includes wholesalers, bakeries, biscuit factories, noodle manufacturers, pizza manufacturers, retail chains, and so on. More than 30 years of experience in the milling industry, the company has now ventured into the retail market with its own brand Sunishta, a collection where we sell chakki atta, maida, and suji. And we have made some inroad into the rural markets of Karnataka. Despite businesses and commercial challenges, your company sustained its performance. The company has totally completed its modernization and expansion program. The other initiative taken up by the company are we have installed 6 flour silos with a capacity of almost 500 tons, which helps us in homogenization, blending, and supplying of flour in bulk in tankers to various institutional customers like Nestle, Jubilant, and Britannia. Where there is no manual handling and we don't use packaging material directly delivered to the factories. The facilities of Sunil also cater to large manufacturers. The facility has storage capacity of 7,000 metric tons of wheat and 2,000 tons of finished product. The company also has a bulk handling system now. The chakki plant comprises of 16 chakkis with a capacity of 100 tons per day. We have 5 FSS machine, and we are almost doing 75 to 80% capacity utilization now. We have 4 silos for chakki atta for the atta plant, where we do a milling of 100 tons and flour milling of 300 metric tons per day, and a multi-grain processing of 25 metric tons per day. The Italian compact plant, which we had bought last year, has still not made much headway. We hope to operationalize it in the next 2 months' time. Sunil Agro Foods envisions an increased production capacity of both the plants. The series of tests being carried out of the state lab, as well as the on-site team for expert testing the raw material products, we hope to continuously improve the quality of our finished products. Your directors are confident of achieving better results bearing unforeseen circumstances. The company is working on approaching and bagging more customers in the days to come. May I request the members holding their shares in physical form to dematerialize the shares as per SEBI circular to enable the transfer, transmission, and transposition of shares. SEBI, while circular dated 25th January 2022, has clarified that listed companies with immediate effect shall issue the certificate only in demat mode while processing various investor service requests. Accordingly, shareholders holding equity shares in physical form are urged to have their shares dematerialized. Members holding shares in dematerialized mode are requested to register, update their email address for receiving all communications from the company electronically. On behalf of the directors, I thank the shareholders who took time off to participate in the meeting. I also thank all the employees, vendors, customers, bankers, and all the investors for the continuous cooperation extended year on year. Thank you. Murthy Bhai.
Thanks, Mr. Pramod, for those operational highlights and insights. We will now resume the proceedings. There are 3 items of business. 2 are items of ordinary business and 1 is special business as exhibited in the notice and explanatory statement attached therewith. Ordinary business. 1. To receive, consider and adopt the financial statements, including audited balance sheet as of 31st March 2023, the statements of profit and loss and cash flow for the year ended on that date, together with independent auditor's report and the board's report, including secretarial audit report thereon. 2. To appoint Mrs. Pinky Jain, DIN 036-36974, director who retires by rotation and being eligible offers herself for reappointment. Special business. To reappoint Mrs. Sadika Bandari, DIN 071-40112 as independent director of the company. The members who are yet to cast their votes may vote on the above resolutions. The results of remote e-voting and e-voting during the AGM will be reconciled and combined results will be declared later on. As per e-voting rules, the results will be placed on website of the company within 2 working days of the AGM. Since the AGM is being held through VC, we had requested the members to register themselves as speakers in advance. Before proceeding for the e-voting on the resolutions, if any member desires to offer comments and seek clarifications, if any, on the audited financial statements and resolutions contained in the notice, he or she may do so now by clicking the right-hand button on the chat option. Members are requested to keep their questions brief and specific. The moderator, a representative from CDSL, will facilitate questions on the video feature. Members may also note that the company reserves the right to limit the number of members asking questions depending on the availability of time. Members are requested to mention their name and the folio ID or client ID before asking their questions. In the interest of time, consolidated reply will be given at the end. I shall now request Mr. Pramod Kumar S., Chief Executive Officer and Director, to take down questions, if any, and furnish replies, explanations, and observations to the members. I further request the moderator to give his general instructions to the members who are present and who wish to seek clarifications one by one.
We have Mr. Bharat Raj K. Is a speaker. Mr. Bharat, please, you can go ahead.
I'm Bharat Raj calling from Hyderabad. First of all, sir, every year I'm regularly participating in our AGM. Sir, I'm happy to see you all safe, healthy, and fine. Pramod ji, under your leadership, and Shantalan ji, our MD, sir, making my company into a good track. Wonderful performance, sir. Sir, please let me know when can we have a dividend payout, sir? When the dividend payout track will start, sir? You have any future plans of expansion, sir? Please let me know. Because nowadays the food industry is growing. Atta and maida, a lot of consumers are increased. So please let me know you have any future plans coming to the right issues or QAPs. Please let me know for the expansion of the company. Sir, thank our Secretary Department sending in time annual report and in time this video conference link, sir. Thank you very much. Sir, in this occasion, sir, who are the speakers, shareholders? Can you please send a Diwali ke liye dry food sweet box? I will be more happy, sir. This is nothing that is a love and affection for our shareholders, sir. Once again, my best wishes to you, sir. All the best for the coming years. Thank you. God bless you all.
Yeah. Thank you very much for your kind words. And as far as expansion around 3-4 years back, we had almost doubled our capacity. And once we doubled our capacity, one line was lying closed. And the Chakiata plant also, with whom we are doing work with General Mills, they had left us and again came back to us after 6 months. And we are almost using 75% of our capacity right now. And we have one more line, which is we are in the process of commissioning in the next 1 week or 10 days. So right now we have no further expansion plans, but our expanded capacity in the next 2 years, we plan to utilize it fully. And from there on, after 2 or 3 years, we will look at putting up a new plant. Right now, we have no plans.
So further, we don't have any of the shareholders. So I request you can go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Pramod Kumar. Members who are yet to vote are now requested to cast their votes using the e-voting facility of CDSL. E-voting facility will be available for 30 more minutes from the conclusion of this AGM. The results of the remote e-voting and e-voting during the AGM will be declared on receipt of scrutinizer's report and placed on company's website and sent to the stock exchange. On behalf of the Board of Directors, I thank you all for participating in the meeting. I hope to meet all of you in person during the next AGM. I hereby declare the proceedings of the AGM as closed and wish all of you and your family safe.
Mr. Srikanth, anything else?
Stop recording, Srikanth.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, everybody.
Srikanth,
Thank
stop.
you.